A health scare for the Golden Valley mayor, the surprising diagnosis, and what other men should be aware of. It's a diagnosis that took Golden Valley Mayor Shep Harris completely by surprise. Reporter Sonia Goins reached out to the mayor about the diagnosis, what it is, and what he wants other men to know.
I can officially call the meeting to order.
Shep Harris has a lot on his plate these days. Not only is he the mayor of Golden Valley, but he's also facing a serious medical condition. He referenced what he's been going through during this week's city council meeting.
I am recovering from cancer chemotherapy treatments, and one of the side effects is to be bald and beautiful. So I'm going with it, but to keep myself warm during these winter nights, I'm trying to look stylish as well.
Harris was diagnosed with testicular cancer in October after he found a lump. This type of cancer is more prominent in men in their 20s and 30s.
The first thought that went through my head was, really? Come on. This isn't happening to me. I'm a really healthy, active, athletic, on the younger side of being middle-aged.
He had 5 rounds of chemo during a week time period. It was rough on his body.
The nausea, the headaches, the ringing in the ears, the fatigue.
Going through cancer treatment during a global pandemic was problematic. He's pretty much been sticking close to home to avoid getting COVID-19 or other infections. It's also been difficult on his family.
To protect my immune system, we actually had my daughter go stay with some friends.
Harris says his goal now is to spread awareness.
This is testicular cancer, and so be a man, check yourself out.
The mayor says his prognosis is good, and he says he looks forward to brighter days when he can get back to doing the things he loves to do.
I can't wait till the snow and ice melts and I can get back out on Bassett Creek or on one of the lakes and do some kayaking.
Sonia Goins, CCX News.
The Hennepin County Attorney's Office has charged 3 Minneapolis teenagers in connection with a gas station robbery spree that left a Brooklyn Park convenience store clerk paralyzed. The robberies happened back in November, all within just over a 24-hour period at holiday gas stations in Champlin, Brooklyn Park, and Golden Valley. The teen male suspects are accused of brandishing guns, stealing cash and cigarettes, and escaping in a stolen Toyota Sienna minivan. In the Brooklyn Park incident, a store clerk was pistol whipped, shot in the spine, and paralyzed, with the clerk not likely to walk again. One of the suspects admitted to 5 different robberies, including the Brooklyn Park case. The COVID-19 pandemic has forced schools and teachers to change the way they educate students. But in doing so, schools are finding that some students are thriving from the new learning style, so much so that some districts plan to keep it. Reporter Pafua Yang has more.
Schools across the metro have been distance learning due to the pandemic. But here at the Osseo School District, staff members say remote learning is here to stay in the years ahead.
For some families, they've found that their students are excelling in this environment and are looking for an opportunity to kind of continue that style of learning as they move forward in their educational career.
Because online learning has found favor to many families, beginning next school year, the Osseo School District will offer a permanent remote learning option called 279 Online.
We wanted to kind of create a space that, depending on students' needs and interests and families. Anthony
Paternis, the district's executive director of technology, says the online school will be limited to 2,000 students.
So if students apply by January 15th, they get preferred interest into the program.
The district had expressed interest in having some form of online learning even before COVID, but it was the pandemic that put those plans into high gear.
Pre-pandemic, we have a Digital Learning for All plan. It's our DL4A plan that kind of drives what we're doing with digital learning in our district.
Paternis says whether a student plans to be in school or do virtual learning, both will prepare them for what's to come after high school.
Even if you go just straight into the workforce, oftentimes you have some online training modules you might have to go through to prepare yourself.
In Maple Grove, Pafua Yang, CCX News.
At least one other district is also planning a similar option for students. The Anoka-Hennepin district is putting the finishing touches on a permanent online elementary school that would begin next fall. The school would offer the Anoka-Hennepin curriculum, provide student support services, and follow district policies for transfers, open enrollment, and student performance standards. The district says they expect to release more information as soon as April of this year. Research to determine additional online program offerings at the middle and high school levels is currently under consideration. The new year and the first city council meeting in Brooklyn Park brings with it the approval of a liquor license for a new restaurant. Dos Hermanos Mexican restaurant has opened in a location north of 85th and east of Highway 252. The family-owned restaurant opened for takeout just after Christmas. This particular space had been vacant since April. Council members expressed excitement to have this space filled and have a new restaurant in town. If the new year has you looking for new recipes, look no further than a cookbook that fourth graders at the C School in Golden Valley put together. 2 fourth grade teachers came up with the idea, asking students to share recipes that were important to their family. The result is diverse and delicious, from kolaches and tamales to bread from Somalia. And here's one to check out: root beer cranberries. You can download the recipe book online for free. It's called Kincho Recipe Book, which is a mashup of the 2 fourth grade teachers' names. We've posted a link online.